right, thanks for the heads up there, Allie. 20 days until Michiganders hit the polls for Election Day, and the campaign blitz is on here in our battleground state.
Yeah, Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump are both planning additional trips to Michigan this week.
Vice President Harris spent yesterday in Detroit, and on Friday she'll be back. She'll be in Oakland County, and former President Donald Trump will be swinging back through Detroit on Friday as well.
7 News Detroit reporter Ryan Marshall is live at Huntington Place, raising the voices of voters this morning. Ryan?
Well, that's right, Keenan, and thank you very much. Good morning to you. Kamala Harris back here in Detroit. Yesterday, Donald Trump will hold a rally in Huntington Place on Friday here in downtown Detroit. Both candidates are looking to secure and garner votes from black men ahead of the presidential election.
Detroit versus everybody. I'm with that.
Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris returned to Detroit, where she visited 2 local businesses.
This is a town of people who have grit, who have determination, and who have optimism and ambition.
Harris visited Cred Cafe on Detroit's east side. She and popular national radio host Charlamagne Tha God held a radio town hall and watch party. Afterwards, Harris met black voters like retired Detroit schoolteacher Justine Travick.
I like her tenacity, I love her strength, and she does not back down from any questions.
She also talked with black men and entrepreneurs at locally owned Norwest Art Gallery on Detroit's northwest side.
For her to come to small businesses is just very sacred, very powerful. So I'm grateful for her being here.
I do think that there are things that are unique to black men that need to be talked and discussed. It's not a gimme vote. We're not going to just do whatever.
I think that this really was able to show that she took the time out to talk to the community, to hear the needs of the community. She talked about her opportunity economy, talked about expanding tax credits for people with children, talked about increasing the small business deduction.
The Trump campaign responded to Harris's visit. They said in part, quote, Kamala Harris is making a last-minute attempt to win over black men after years of failure. From day one, President Trump has listened to black men and delivered real results.
He targets the young black men, okay? Because he knows, he feels, like he said, they stupid. Okay, let's just call it what it is. He says they're stupid because they do not read and they do not stay up on political games, okay? So, he knows if he flashes money in front of the young, they'll fall for it. Not all, don't get me wrong, but they'll fall for it, okay?
Candidates continue visiting Detroit with just 3 weeks until Election Day, hoping to garner black support down the stretch.
I don't think the black community is going to vote for him. I really don't.
Going into today, I mean, were you undecided at all, or were you pretty much kind of set on?
I was with her. Yeah, no, she's by far who my family would love to see in the White House.
And black men are going to be a key demographic for both candidates down the stretch. We're here live in downtown Detroit. I'm Ryan Marshall for 7 News Detroit This Morning.
All right. Of course, we'll be watching with all of the candidates coming in over the next 3 weeks. Thank you so much, Ryan.
And as we mentioned, Election Day just
Trump disparages the city of Detroit while in Detroit. And I want to play this and get your thoughts on the other side.
The whole country is going to be like, you want to know the truth? It'll be like Detroit. Our whole country will end up being like Detroit if she's your president. You're going to have a mess on your hands.
Yeah, it was kind of bizarre when you looked at the shot, Jason. He is right in front of him. The podium he's speaking from says Detroit Economic Club. And he's basically trashing Detroit. Listen, there are a lot of people who know how important Detroit is to Michigan that don't live in Detroit. His appearances yesterday were a new level of muddled, rambling, angry, grievance, dark BS.
All right, y'all. First, let me start off by saying in 9 days is my birthday. So you guys can hit that Cash App. You can donate. It's very well accepted and needed, okay? You can see, got my shirt on. Big Scorpio energy. See that? That's right. All right, now let's get back to the situation at hand. Trump does not take responsibility. He will never show accountability, okay? He believes He is superior over all. Look, y'all, this man inherited $400 billion was given to him, okay? Never had to do anything like work hard for the money. Yeah, this man cannot relate to majority of this country. He's never had to struggle that most people he's looking for votes from, okay? And let me say, he did not support Obamacare. If you listen to Obama, you'll know his whole campaign was down talking the program. And he did not give Americans money. Okay, let me get black people, black people, black people. That's all I hear. Yeah, he the only one gave money, this and that. Trump did not give us money. Your Democrats gave you that money. Okay? What he did was he held them checks. He held them back until they put his name on it. Like he had any part into it. Anyhow, that's the real. Trump didn't give y'all that money. Okay? You guys need to do some research and do some reading so you'll know. Stop saying that. He did not give y'all the money. Democrats is the one that gave that money. He put a stop to it. You guys didn't get the money sooner than you should have gotten it because he wouldn't let it be sent out unless his name was on the check. Get that right. And furthermore, Detroit today is developing, okay? Detroit today is in 2024, it's not like in Black Bottom days. Today is developing and vibrant. We are the Motor City. Although we are famous for the automobile capital of the world, that has changed, okay? It has changed a long, long time ago. Henry Ford moved his automobile plant to Dearborn, Michigan. That's not Detroit. That's another surrounding city who we get the slack from, okay? With completion of that factory in 1928. 1928, he moved that factory out of Highland Park, Michigan, okay? That's where it was, Highland Park. I walked past it every day. I walked past the empty moved building, okay? It's still there because Highland Park keeps it as a historical building. Empty. Anyhow, let me get back to it. So it's not contributing to the city. We continue, okay, let me say this. Detroiters are movers and shakers. We make our city more vibrant. The people do. The people. Yes, we have crime, just like other cities. But Detroit gets, like I said before, all the slack from the surrounding cities, okay? If it's a crime out there, they'll say Detroit. It's on the news, Detroit, Metro Detroit, Metro Detroit. And other cities believe that that is Detroit. That is not Detroit. Those are surrounding cities around us. Yeah. Yeah. People do crime. It was a time when they'll do crime and drop bodies in Detroit, okay? Detroit gets a bad slack. I'm from here. I've been here all my life, okay? And we have some beautiful things here. I had a commenter in one of my videos says that he's from Detroit and he's not here now and he would like to bring his daughter to see where he grew up, but he's afraid to bring her here. Listen, sir, it's crime everywhere. Maybe where you're staying, the crime rate is not as high, okay? But like I said, Detroit crime rate is because of the other surrounding cities, okay? All right, back to my commentary. Well, I said that part about the crime, okay? Well, it's a huge city that's vibrant, full of life, energy, enthusiastic, and integrity. Us Detroiters will give you the shirt off our backs, if you know what that means, okay? So listen, you people out here in my city, let's show Trump how Detroiters can write your ass off. When we're done, we're done. That's right, Detroit versus everybody has been mimicked all over the country. We set trends here. Now, y'all Michiganders, show up to vote and show Trump Detroit don't like him, just like he don't like us. How you gonna stand at a podium in Detroit and talk about Detroit? Oh, that's very bogus. Yes. We don't want him for president. It was just so stupid of him to stand there at that podium and trash talk Detroit. All right, Detroit, ignite. It's time to ignite. And let them know. Let them know. Yes, that we don't appreciate that at all. And those who don't know what Black Bottom was, it was a neighborhood centered around Black life in Detroit. It was a lively area with nightclubs and different businesses, but it was also plagued by urban poverty. This neighborhood suffered more than a lot of areas during the Great Depression. Black Bottom was named for its rich soil. And of course, they came in and segregated the community, then demolished and renamed the area. Today, Blacks contribute tremendously to this city by way of paying more taxes, owning businesses, organizations, events, and also the economy. That's it for today, guys. You guys get in the comments and let me know how you feel about that. And don't forget, my birthday is in 9 days. You can donate. Have a great day. Don't allow anybody to steal your joy.